Hello. No camera today because I am a bit tired-oo. I am a bit tired. And I look like I'm going to become goop. I look like I'm going to become whoop. So I'm taking it carefully and slowly. Anyway, what has happened up till this point? 4 hours of game. My boy's a bit fucked, as you can see. Those 4 hours were a bit too. Is she barefoot? What the fuck? There's no need for that. Anyway, she was on the water. She was able to break a path through to get into Station Alpha, which took a bit, and so, which took some genetical engineer and took some escape, trapping a monster. So yeah, we're here. The surface of this room has been choked by clusters of organic webbing. The tool bench holds a welcome variety of implements, but unfortunately the salty air has depleted their usefulness to silch. The various passages that lead out from the room all lie trapped behind a wall of rubbery mucus, the thick strands binding them into uselessness. The sturdier yet retro design of this diving suit shows evidence that the expedition to this point was done at an earlier technological time. The mechanical arm sits strapped within a nest of webbed strands, its captivity withholding its ability to perform maintenance and repairs. The barely legible maps suggest the small module was a staging point for deeper expeditions. Scribbled lines indicate a history of recorded exploration into the Alpha base. A dusty terminal for a punch card inventory management system sits inside. The old bulbous diving suit has been designed to navigate extreme ocean depths, its thick layer of metal plating, allowing it and its wearer to survive pulverizing water pressures. Nothing else, it seems.
Another day, another acetylene torch reload.
Could do it with your eyes closed.
The cartridge is barely full, and I don't think the torch flame is stable, so we'll make this one count. A lifeline for mechanics looking to resurrect expired machinery, assuming charged batteries on hand. I wonder if it's waterproof. It could be. Always good to have a pair on hand when traveling, just in case your rubber breaks down into the middle of no man's land. I don't think this old torch will survive in this state. I'd give it one more cutting job and then suggest tossing it. What does the bear think? Bear think? Barefoot? You know it. Is this a toy snake? It bites like a crocodile. Does this burn very hot? It does, my guy. You have no idea how hot it burns. Okay, so this is done. Let's check this punch card terminal, which we have one of. What have I done? I have no idea.
Recompression is in progress. Recompression is in progress. Recompression is...
Okay. Right, so what did we need for advancing with these other people? Oh, this goes here. Oh, I get it. So... Huh. Can I edit it? Hmm. How can I rotate it? Okay, I made a selection. Never mind. So this will be red, yellow. Never mind. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Red, yellow, pink. Yellow, red. Pink. Magenta, red. The small capsule dangles precariously from its support, the cables emitting a soft creak as its position subtly shifts in a slightly breeze. An odor of soap and sweat seep out from the interior. The chairs were old and frayed enough to be repurposed hands-me-downs. We've been trying to escape, and the only thing we've been doing is going deeper and deeper and deeper.
This passage is getting tighter. If this pod gets stuck...
They wouldn't design it to get stuck, would they?
Don't worry. If it gets stuck, you just have to burn the entirety of the oxygen on the ground. John Stasis. Minecraft wound.
Hello? We are 100% cleaning up this room today. Hope?
Minecraft wound.
Charlie! These women.
Are they having their own hallucinations? Minecraft wound, adding cheese to your cock. So mine it up, mine it up.
5th grade. So fast.
She's average.
All you have to do is blink.
Student name Hope O'Bannon. Grade level 3, school year 3. Home Mr. Chambers. Normal fucking name. Math, science, English, social studies, futuristic technology, advanced robotics, artificial intelligence. Music is average. English is average. Begin September 21st, and we will be hosting an orientation session. This will extend the opportunity to get acquainted with your fellow students. Once again, congratulations, Hope, on your acceptance to New York Science Academy. We look forward to your educational journey. Okay, I get it.
Hello? But that's... Wait. She was just... No. She was here. This is a mistake. This... Charlie.
Dozed off.
It's opening up.
It's lagging.
Oh my. That's...
Pretty.
Not so much to read. Fuck me. My throat.
Descent is not possible.
Now what?
Oh, blasted thing. Water flow blocking descent. Cable break failure. The tow capsule dangles precariously at the end of the suspending cable, like a fisherman's lure. The interior seating is slowly drenched with errant spray, the wet fabric already emitting a musty odor. The chasm sucks in a soft current of air as if breathing. Malign hypnotism radiates from the circular egress, drawing attention and drowning out sound. An auto-locking mechanism has engaged, stopping the pod from descending further. However, in the process, extreme friction has damaged a part of the brake, seizing it up. Minuscule insects scurry over into the mod, snatching up and feeding on morsels vomited out from the spray. The torrent of displaced water careens into the great orifice, carrying it with it a cloud of foam and explosive spray. The carved pattern of spirals and jigsaw rock halo the orifice like a sculpture iris surrounding the cosmic pupil. Keita Yamada, Pharmaceuticals. So I've arrived, predictably seasick, at this mausoleum of science. I'm doing this for her. I knew it, she's here, I found my Miller. I need to talk to her and explain where I've been. Her mother left, run, changed her name, changed both their faces. Both their faces? Changed everything. Basaigan's research is astounding. This is to Chocaboard. His crude combination of PS-139 and minute quantities of recreational drugs may be the unconventional solution to the Brigo problem. Unfortunately, he is also deranged, so I removed him from the project. I suspect he is doing extracurricular research as he seems very comfortable with the Stasis products. He made numerous threats, but I do not believe he will be a problem moving forward. He refuses to reveal how we obtained the PS-139, indicating a containment leak. I have ordered him to remain in his quarters for now. Hopefully his mental state will improve with time and rest. I have conjured Mila in my mind so often. Thoughts of her have displaced actual recollections. Perhaps it's unhealthy, but I don't remember how to live any other way. Basagand disappeared after disabling the decontamination system and releasing an aerosolized version of his PS-139 cocktail into the ventilation. Some crew are experiencing hallucinations and other mental disturbances. I recommend that an external SecOps team be sent in to contain the situation and find Basagand. He was dead. We need to lock this facility down now. The situation aboard the mule is unsalvageable. A clean order has been given. Return to DS-15 immediately for evacuation. Data purged and uploaded to Kane Luna and crew confined to Omega side. Picking up valuable intelligent asset and then returning topside. Site termination in 3 hours. Please wait for me. Repeat, please wait for me. Come what may, I must get to her. I hear gunfire and screams. Trigger happy security assholes. Cain's reign, Omega, is cut off from the mule. They've sealed the temple door. Christ, Cain, Muhammad, forgive me. I could have left this place, but I chose to play the noble father. I found her. How long has it been? A month? 2? What hope do we have? Miller grows weaker by the day. The infection is taking her. There doesn't seem to be a logic to who succumbs first, but we all will eventually. There is no escape. We are cut off, no Russians left. The machines rattle all day and night, grinding the bones. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is talking about another thing they referenced. Idiots, they genuinely believe they're not already infected, as if God himself were protecting them. They are doomed just like us. Watching them lose their nerve when we went down to the well was good. I will stay with Miller to the very end. They came, those hungry eyes. They came and butchered so many. Hollow them down. Let them scream. And slowly, lovingly remove their spines, their heads, and honor. No more food, no more fresh water. It's hard to distinguish between the invading memories and reality now. Images remain traced over my vision. Sounds ring in my ear. Can't stop them. Something was calling to me from the dark, pulling me forward, begging me for help. The end of days. Don't want to go. Want to stay with Miller. Why do I have to go? Where is Miller? Have to get her more meat. Close now, we move to the wheelhouse. My body feels strong even as my mind fades. Lucid moments are becoming rare. Instead, I feel another presence in my head, willing me to go deeper into the shadows to help with an unknown purpose of world-saving proportions. Soon I will disappear completely, and they will take Miller. They will not take me. I am spoiled meat. Alright. Dog, father, son, another dog here. Well, father, daughter in this case. Crumbled triangular parapets hold aged granite lanterns, within stacked alcoves dribbling ancient discolored wax down over the stonework. Inside the stone porch lies an avalanche of bone, an Ocean tide slowly flooding down a winding stairwell, blocking any means of traversal. The nude statue lunges, adorned in resplendent ornamentation, wistfully gazing into the darkness of the cave-bound lagoon. A meek current washes over coal-black sand, muttering a whisper of white noise and rustling foam as receding waters stroke the shore. The tranquility of the shadow-wreathed lake is powerfully slumberous, prickling your strained mind. Inside the stone porch lays an avalanche of bone, an Ocean tide slowly flooding with a winding stairwell, blocking any means of travel. Black sand. A childhood of adventure films warns that this could be quicksand. Without a branch or a snake, this could get very ugly very quickly. It should be avoided. You know I need to try it out. I can't. Okay.
This thing is ancient, but it's still working.
Someone cares for it.
That's what worries me.
The yawning gullet imbibes a tide of cascading water, a roaring decrescendo as frothing sea water stumbles upward. The ground vibrates to the shuffling echo of grinding machinery radiating from the entryway above. Looming reliefs hoisted on flanking pillars depict arm-crossed figures. At rest as is lulled to sleep by mechanical orangutan. Ah! Okay, that's an exit. Let's check what may not be an exit, which is, for example, this. Blood splatter. Far-flung blood splatters speak of an energetic and enthusiastic stripping of flesh. Meaty strips spun and flick like the brush of an artist possessed. The spine has been partially extracted from the flesh-hollowed sacrifice, pulled out like a vivisected toy. Loosened flesh sags forward like a refuse bag, burdened with curdled excrement. They discarded viscera and collected ichor, erupting with a repugnant stink of wet decay. The ritualistic dais that drowns in swirling plasma harvested from the seated sacrifices, a strong metallic taste and coppery odor waft from the malignant and gore-filled congregation. God damn it. Destroyed flute lights with the bases buried in wet sand illuminate the ritualistic gallery in excoriated violence. A lack of rust and grit suggests these lights are more recent additions to the surroundings. Natural rock extends upwards towards a shade-round ceiling, left untouched by the masons and builders who shape the remainder of the cave. Fire-marked supplies lie abandoned. Tethered flesh has been bound and woven in between wooden frames like meat-spun dream catchers. Globules of meat matter have trickled down the threads and formed grisly mounds around the base. The sodden sand drinks deeply from the spilled blood, the spiraling clouds of plasma tining the grains dark crimson. Consumed by chaotic events, empty containers of supplies and tools have burst, melted, or simply collapsed. Scorched remains of a former Kane Corporation structure. Inside, blackened, a malform equipment lies under sheets of melted fabric.
This isn't human. The ribs are broken. Spines removed.
Oh. I know this. I've seen stuff like this before. Some managers like to stick these into stuff and keep track of them, just in case they think of making a run for it, and it acts as some kind of info bridge between the organic and the digital. Well, isn't this an immersed surgical instrument? Something really morbid about using bones to build something that props open people. I wonder what the rest would have to say about it. I don't know much about the design, but they're likely built to convert brainwaves into electrical pulses. They are often used as connective tissue for STEM data transfer, but we will still need a data store. The crude and fragile construction looks forced and improvised rather than something that was designed. Never fall balls on a string into your flap. It makes me scared. So what do we have here? What else can we do? Because this seems practically done. We're looking to open the door of the guy, of the Mr. Just a Brain.
Faran, I have opened your door. Using cleverness.
You are my savior, Moses. I owe you a great debt. Hurry, my friend. But be careful. It is dark here.
I don't like that.
You are in medical observation lab.
A receptacle for a manner of a transfer tube, reminiscent of pneumatic tubes. A draft of rank air exhales out from the tunnel's throat. Chalkboard is covered in a nest of indecipherable formula and graphs. A cluster of tools, apparatus, and samples lie scattered between pencils and scrawled notes. A pair of bulky containers appear designed for high pressure or extreme temperature storage. They reek of spoiled flesh. A medical gurney stained with streaks of dried blood. A tableau of dials and electronics connect an array of test tube fluids, whirring and clicking as they run their tests. The flesh-stripped body... Oh, I can't see that yet. There's like a plume or a leaf here. This is the place where we're at now, with Mag. May Cain guide my soul to the Nexus. Praise be to the Mother. Stop the voices and weird text. And place again. Place again. More place again. More place again. More place again. Those are very nice pictures. The vat, perhaps. A radiography 48 hours after exposure. This is a medical report, maybe of our guy or friend here number. The piece of flesh and stuff. You. Let's see. Faran Brigo, research assistant. The last of my equipment was just delivered. My transfer from the mule to this forward operation laboratory is complete. I'm so exhausted. It's just me and the bots for the next 6 It's just me in the box for the next 6 weeks. 3 decades of education, experience, and challenging work have culminated in this appointment. I shall be grateful at least I'm still gainfully employed. Besides, I no longer have to contend with Dr. Simpson or that ghoulish trophy of hers that seems to stare right into my soul. No more lectures in her office or snide comments about my work, the slimmest of silver linings. The sooner I acclimate, the better. The air feels heavy with ghosts. The well is a thing of beauty. Salt water cascades from the meticulously carved ancient sculptures, spilling into the dark cavern below. A distinct smell rises from the darkness like petrichor after rain. Ah, what could be down there? I would love to be there. It's only been 4 weeks and I'm already talking to myself and responding. I am ashamed to admit it, but I hate being alone in this newly christened megalab. Survey drones revealed a complex artificial structure 100 meters below. At the presumed bottom of the pit, this archaic machinery is still operational and milling something, at least according to the data. I'm sure the next team will descend into the pit and document what's going on to keep it all hush-hush. Bots secured the pod for this autonomous maiden descent. The vehicle is cutting edge, providing a near 360-degree view, a hollow interface and leather seats. Kane spared no expense on this beauty. The suspense is killing me. I just have to explore the pit. Tomorrow's my best chance. There won't be any sec drones during the Kane Day festivities, and the text will be too liquid up to notice. Kane Day, here goes nothing. The left side of my face aches and my eye is twitching. I'm guessing this isn't normal. It feels like someone is forcing a vicious substance through my ear and into my head. Jaw tightening, teeth chattering, relentless pain. Dr. Simpson, apologies for bothering you on a holiday. I've been feeling increasingly anxious and distracted. Breathing is difficult. Earlier today I had a terrible headache and I think I started hallucinating. 2 days ago I took the pot down into the pit. A torrent of water prevented a full descent. I assume I passed out because I have no recollection of returning to Omega. I know I broke protocol, but is it possible to send a medical team to check me? How is Reggie? Barely awake. Mr. Brigo, you will be transferred to a full-service isolation chamber on the Mule. As you admitted to willfully breaking protocol, the procedure will be charged to your account. The medics have quarantined me inside the Omega lab. They don't think the infection poses an immediate danger to others, but they're being careful just in case. My symptoms have gotten worse. It's difficult to move, although that could be from the meds. I have walking dreams and visions regularly, and my memories are becoming increasingly confused. The worst part is that I only recognize that a memory is suspect after reflection. For example, while the medics were fussing over me, I recalled a favorite quote from a film, only to realize later that I'd never heard of such a film, much less seen it, and the line wasn't even in English. The experience has made me question all of my recollections since. I know bodies and Stasis can share dreams, but I am very much awake. What's going on? This is the same Farhan that became later on number something, and is probably the person we're talking with right now. Waves of shimmering blue wash over our offerings and join us in giving thanks. Bathed in such life, we sculpt totems to honor the gifts of the eaten. Wrapped in the comfort of shadows, we whisper our profound reverence. I'm gonna reread that not aloud. I'm listening to the ambient sound now. I was remembering how I used to scurry in the dark, the smells of dust, sweat and blood, the hymns we sang. When did we last eat? No, I am here, drug paralyzed, this prison of thought. Voices singing, chanting, church bell drums, I remember it, but it doesn't feel familiar. I eat others, I am consumed by my comrades, I watch as my bones are broken time and time again. No, that's wrong. Who am I? Volokov is looking at me, pleading for death. He's sustained us, but he's come to his end. We're lost to the Republic, but our pride keeps us alive. I will guide them to us. We bury and thank him. I break my bones to feed us. I am eaten. Who are you? I know you. One of me knows you. You've returned alone again. This is becoming a habit of yours. I hear the sadness in your voice, your talk of isolation. Am I your outlet? I appreciate that. I appreciate the company when I'm lucid, when I'm not lost in my memories. You sound worse today. You sound worse every day. Are you feeling guilty? You did this to me in anger and blindness. Hate. I feel hate. I feel gratitude for being allowed to remember. Loathing and peace. I want to hold you and comfort you. He draws me to him. I must break my shackles and descend into the well. Across the bridge, through the dungeon and the bones, and onto the pulpit of God. Lisa has been kind enough to give me access to the Mule internal database. Read only, of course. It helps keep my mind sharp. She's very kind. I look forward to your visit. I have forgotten much about who I am. I don't trust what remains. This could be permanent once. I am allowed to wake from this paralysis, and I am terrified. I struggle to remember my family, to recognize which family among those I remember is mine. The clues return only rarely. I have a firm grasp now. I think I've captured them for the moment. Could you get a hold of my wife, Elizaveta? Send a message. Tell her I love her. Well, this is him.
Farhan?
Oh, my lord.
Where is Farhan?
You are kidding me.
What is it? Turn on the lights so I can see.
The lights are on.
I don't understand. Why can
Yeah.
I not see?
You don't have
You
eyes.
have no eyes.
I am confused. Where is Moses? If you can see me, why?
You don't have a body. From what I can tell, you're just...
A central nervous system. Your brain, your lymphic system, that's... There's nothing else. You're in a pod. Alone. You're...
Wait.
I'm so sorry, Veron.
Wait, I can't... No, I would remember. I would remember.
I would never remember this.
You're lying. You're lying.
Faran,
You're lying.
Mose, back away from him.
Faran,
Liars!
A tableau of dials and electronics connects an array of tested fluids, wiring and clicking as they run as tests. The flesh-stripped body hangs from a cruciform frame, surrounded by halos of blood splatter, the exposed brain pieced and wreathed crown of draped wiring.
Faran.
I always suspected
What?
that this was hell. Now I know.
Faran, will you unlock this specimen transport? I can use it to reach Charlie Mac.
What good will that do? There is no escape from hell.
That is a sad thing to say. Hope's favorite part of a story was the ending, because you didn't know what a story really was until the end. We do not know the ending. You have not reached yours. I have not reached mine. The story could still be anything.
You think my story is not at an end? You are an optimist.
We can find out together.
The rover I told you about. The Kalan.
Where is it?
In the recycling center ahead of you. It is larger than the one you encountered outside. I cannot attest to its seaworthiness, but there is a chance.
We'll take it. Thank you.
I'm glad they're not like evil about him. They're not like disgusted about him. That feels nice. It makes me feel good about it. I don't know if you know what I mean. Hmm. I need to find where I have to go, right? Control. It's hard to hear. Engineering bay, medical bay. Waste reclamation. Maybe?
The story continues for all.
Perhaps. But to what end? I can never
Whatever.
leave here, can I?
It is still a story.
Whatever end necessary for run.
I do not like tight spaces. In tight spaces, you are trapped. I will leave soon. I will see the sky. I will see the sun. I will see.
If I cannot leave this place, my friend, then I wish it for you. Truly.
For all.
Perhaps our stories are intertwined. We shall see.
For Ron.
Hmm. Ah. Finally. I mean, there's still much to explore in the other side. What the fuck? Fluorescent lightning has been drilled into the carved walls, bathing the interior with anemic lighting. A stone face looms over the wall of crave concentric geometry. Ancient architecture spared from the aggressive metallic restructuring that has consumed the chamber. The sleek panels shift and clank underfoot, loosened by slow submission to dampen decay. The cold air thrums against the stone column, which goes here apparently, oscillating with reverberations of crushing currents roiling above. Trickles of mud seep slowly down the rock face, glistening in the anemic light, pulling into a clock races below.
Looks like the equipment's all been stripped away. Looks humid, too. Mossy. Charlie?
Caliban?
What?
Caliban?
Charlie, who are you?
Caliban?
You're here for Caliban. Oh, why am I not surprised?
Caliban. Who's Caliban?
The one she brought you here to find. It all makes sense now.
Oh.
Moses is confused.
Can anyone hear me? Anyone?
No one brought us here.
You're a boat captain. You know the odds of stumbling upon any one specific object in the middle of the ocean are infinitesimally small. Much less during a storm.
No, I was there. I was there when...
He's right, Mac. We didn't just find the rig. I knew where to look.
You knew where to look.
I couldn't tell you. You wouldn't have said yes.
Yes to what?
Caliban!
Moses
Are
is
her
very
eyes
confused.
going like purple or something? A thick wall of barricaded mesh rolls, sodden with mud pushing in from the ocean floor beyond. Tiny rivers of sediment meander lazily across the floor, floating it in growing layers of sludge. Tugging at the door emits metallic squeals of compromised equipment, straining and failing to function. The door will not budge. She's a fucking traitor! Trickles of mud seep slowly down the rock face, glistening in the anemic light, pulling into a clogged recess below. The grateful panels stained and ravaged by widespread patina and rust groan gently under your weight. An odor of wood rot and dust drifts into the tunnel, carrying it a tang of expired yogurt. The passage from within slowly succumbing to its own weight. Decrepit materials have fragmented and separated, falling into a snowing of artificial detritus that litter the walkway. The only problem I have with this game is that it's so fucking dark. I can't actually see anything. And I guess in a way it's on purpose, but they probably have worked on these kind of like scenarios, scenes, and actually not being able to see anything. Unlike the other game, who was very that was very well lit. Now it's kind of like not very lit at all. Clotted webs weave between the cliff faces, collecting top a clump menagerie of falling matter. The rent tunnel gape moors like a perpetual silent holding, while strands of torn and toothed fabric swaying in gentle currents. Okay. An extremely convenient girder beam has bridged the chasm. The collapsed bridge carcass sags in death. Shards of collapsed structure lie scattered across the descending jungle of stone, webbing, and expired growth. Veins of perished vines from lack of sunlight. Their leaves are knotted stems, withered and gnarled, cling and dangle from the cadaverous remains of the floral overgrowth. The withered corpse has long since decomposed, its flesh disintegrated into scarred ghoulish soil. Faded dark stains punctuate missing limbs. The sprawled form the conclusive end of a panic retreat. Desiccated bones poke from the floor, embedded in a swirling mass of dried matter. A malodorous scent of scorched flesh and burnt plastic crawls over the surface. A series of notches have been shaped into the descending ramp with such precision and conformity as to suggest a profound function lost to ancient obscurity. I need to get back here and through this.
Caliban! Can you hear me?
Yes to what, Charlie?
The deal I made.
Deal? You lied to me? You're saying Varan is right? You brought us to this hell?
You're too far past it now.
What the fuck are you talking about? Too far past what?
It will make sense in the end. I promise.
Charlie?
I promise, Mac.
Charlie!
Caliban!
Fuck off. Actually, Charlie, fuck off. Genuinely fuck off. Faded stains streak across the flooring, a faint crimson trail of leaking vitals. Tattered remains of the disintegrating bridge tunnel hang low and rag like a fetid jungle canopy. Small mounds of wet mud lie strewn across the floor, reinforced by intermittent wet plobs of ocean floor matter falling from clouded darkness above. Faded murals circulate the well's rim, images of a burning river flowing downwards into a radiating object. Dead equipment lies useless and scattered across the table surfaces, a cluster of cracked screens and melted cases. All the laboratories were outfitted with duplication machines before the development of precise 3D replicators. In contrast to other printers, these apparatuses require replicating an existing object. The terminal is mostly used for storing images and sending... Okay. This looks like another puzzle, so I'm gonna take a screenshot preemptively. Right. Dead equipment lies useless and scattered across the table surfaces, a cluster of cracked screens and melted cases. Ah, those look like Monster Hunter little drawings. They're very cute. Yeah, they're cute. Aztec kind of image. Whatever the hell that is. Fucking hell. Classified. Cool. Aaron Feinstein Schoolwalker. Oh, we've read about this guy. Upon seeing the temple, Miss Chambers just seemed relieved. I know her appearance belies her age, but she expressed no joy upon witnessing this marvel. Marco told me about her condition. Could that have been something to do with it? Something terrible was done to this woman. I'm aware of Marco's obsession with the legacy. He seems to have also imprinted it on Pandoria, leaving no room for the pleasure of rigorous research, the joy of discovery. Sometimes I catch a glimmer of that spark in her eyes, though, so I will help her find joy again. The temple recalls the architecture of ancient Mesoamerican civilizations, but as though warped, inverted in a funhouse mirror. The sun was paramount to those cultures. Their great temples were built to reach the sky, with the most important rituals performed at the apex. Here, everything directs your gaze downwards. Shall we assume their supreme deities were chthonic? How does this make sense? Apologies for not replying to your last message. I've had trouble sleeping lately, so I'm scatterbrained. I agree with your assessment of the scripts. The temple complex seems to have been constructed around the biannual event you describe. A mysterious pre-Olmec society called the Shib Anal is mentioned on a Grandiorite stele at San Lorenzo Tenochtitlan. Their home was a sort of Mesoamerican Atlantis, sucked into the ocean, never to be seen again. Well, here it is. I am convinced the temple was built by the Shib Anal some 2,000 years ago. Pandoria, please. I understand your concerns about remaining here after the cave-in, especially with Kalan's ill-advised project on the loose. Yet progress sometimes necessitates risk. We are so close to uncovering the true purpose of this place. Besides, do you wish to return to your father when you have only just left? After the way he's treated you? Please stay, enjoy the work a little longer, if not for yourself, then for me. How long does it take to drill a hole? My medication is running out, not that it matters much down here anyway, my insomnia is worse. I'm afraid it won't be long before I start losing time again. I can't allow myself to get to that point. She's right, of course. I am deteriorating rapidly. It's those statues. Insomnia shall have spared me the nightmares, but they infect my reality. Those beings are everywhere. The cold black eyes boring into my soul. Yes, as much as I'd love to spend more time studying this place with Pandoria, the situation could be more manageable. We must return. I've started to lose time. Where is Pandoria? Could I have done something to her? Scared her? Hurt her somehow? I must find her while I'm lucid. When I left so many years ago, I knew I was trading the comfort of family life for adventure and discovery, and I never regretted it until I met Pandoria. These months working with her, I wanted them to last forever. I was so consumed by fantasies of a life with her, I ignored how scared she was. She was right to be scared. Her broken body lies below, and while I don't remember anything, I know I must be responsible. My violent need for companionship must have turned into real physical violence. There is nothing left for me here or anywhere. I've lived a selfish life, taking whatever I could for myself, never giving to others. Enough of this. Well, you're locked out, bitch. You're still onto this? Alright. Did I read this PDA? No. Galaka. I think we've also read about this guy. Greetings, team. For those who don't already know, I'm here to observe Omega's expansion into and beyond the well. You may have heard recent shocking rumors about the fate of an Omega tech. I can assure you that he was merely exposed to hydrochloric acid from a faulty something or other, which requires no further explanation. There will be no significant changes to your day-to-day life. You'll still report to your team leads, whom I'll be meeting with shortly. I will be holding a daily prayer meeting, but I request that only 100%ers join me. Those with cybernetics or other augmentations need not to attend. I look forward with walking with you all. I moved some equipment into the well complex. A STEM repair station should be adequate to keep this lot running correctly. The shit we saw down there boggles the mind. Most people wouldn't believe it even if we took them with us and camp and their eyelids open, so they had to look. I dumped everything into the android while it was upgrading. Oh, this is the Lime thing. The one that doesn't believe in wiring and cyborg stuff. I dumped everything into the android while it was upgrading, even the red line classified data. 3 petabytes of research were encrypted and jammed into its full toaster noggin. Leaf, there you go, green leaf or something like that, said that they will trigger the failsafe data carrier if Corbin couldn't be extracted. Well, that won't be a problem anymore. My insides are in knots. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Not sure if I'm still adjusting to these insane depths or just nervous. I'm trying to avoid checking into medbay as they will undoubtedly inject me with impurities. Still, if this gets any worse, I may not have a choice. My cover may be compromised. I just got back from having my stomach pumped and the lab is still analyzing the contents, but it's possible that someone poisoned me. I've decided to stay the course regardless. The course is too important, but if my message stop, you will know why. Yellow Leaf. Leaf said this operation will be more straightforward if I did a face swap or a neural tap, but I believe in doing things the old-fashioned way. I like a rare Texan breadsteak. I only drink rainwater, and I am exclusively attracted to 100% a woman. That is an impressive array of feats for a man living in the 22nd century. Implanting the mark of the beast in my very flesh will never happen. Not for Leaf, not even for the course. I've spent 6 years dealing with a loathsome android and even filthier argumented Nexus cum humans while slowly working my way into a corporate position. Kane Corp took our hydroponics tech for their interplanetary expansion and then screwed us over by withholding payment until we had to request a buyout. We won't terraform our hunk of a rock, Arakoth, and populate it with pure, unadulterated virility in the foreseeable future. Yellow Leaf is just a dream again, but in the time we will claim our birthright or domain. Weird. Urgent. Stop all excavation immediately. A contaminant has spread throughout the mule. This is a code black. Return to the Omega lab, seal the Deacon chamber, and await further instructions. I'm clean. I haven't been near anyone infected and I don't have symptoms. Look, I'm wearing a mask. You can't lock me in here with this pestiferous scum. It's a death sentence. I'm a corporate, damn it. Open the doors now. We've been left to die in this temple. Did someone discover why I'm here? And they're protecting Kane by disposing of me? I don't know, but there's been no contact from the outside since they sealed the doors and were running low on supplies. People are looking to me for guidance, but I don't know what to say anymore. Gandhi, if you're listening, I could use some direction myself. I snapped Liam's neck after he tried to steal my last energy bar. He was boasting about his vulgar argumentation, so really I did him a favor. My previous messages failed, but I'm trying one last time, not hoping to receive aid, but because I don't want all of this to have been for nothing. Corbin is strapped down here with me, and while my mind won't survive what's to come, the androids will. His neural core contains everything you need to get Yellow Leaf back on top. Let's hope the failsafe got the data out before the base purge. Yellow Leaf always. And this is one of them? I thought this was elevated like a table, not like in the ground. Holy shit. Just stepping on it. Crazy. Alright. This is another entrance.
Another native. What's left of it?
You are getting closer to the heart, brother. Such sights you will grow used to.
What?
What?
Who's on this channel?
Mac? What?
A new voice. I heard it before. You didn't hear it?
No, nothing.
No.
Someone's on our comms.
Plug suit doesn't show any new channels.
I know what I heard.
A malformed carcass of patchwork skin and tumorous growths lie bisected, the lower half distressingly absent. Reams of stringy innards slowly slide out from the tear, the laceration discharging a foul mixture of blood, bile, and digested matter. A steel gateway allows controlled passage through a barbed portal, able to cut off access with evidently murderous speed. A slew of muddied fruit pins trail down the passage in a frantic gait. A jumbled frame bearing jutting tusk resemble fangs of a predatory maw, primed to snapshot to unwary prey.
Yeah, this looks like something I want to carry around.
What the fuck? A perpetual grinding tremor betrays the cog-powered device as a mill. Inside, bones snap and crack as they're crushed into mulch, puffs of bone dust spitting out like a vent. The luminous cog turns into fluid motion, delicately carved with flowing patterns that glint like swimming snakes as the wheel turns. The mild wet support has partially collapsed. The clutter of wooden beams now only barely restraining a sagging ceiling. I haven't read that word in my life. I guess I said
Chain scientists rigged the
correctly.
water wheel to charge their batteries.
Clever.
That seems like something I shall do.
This disc is sharp as hell.
Use extra caution around sharp objects, Mac.
This is not the answer if you need a reliable, sturdy saw blade, but if push comes to shove, I could use it as a throwing weapon. An okay club, but this will shatter the moment you hit anything with it. Maybe she can... Nah. I don't feel like it.
Rocks and dust.
No. Bones. They're grinding bones.
Sustenance?
Not a pleasant thought, is it?
Why would it be sustenance? Heaps of skeletal remains have been collected and piled up around a mill, ready to be pushed in, like piles of refuse before an incinerator. Okay. Sorry. Since I got the eidetic memory enhancement, I've been having trouble tracking reality. The thing is, dreams are made up of memories mixed with real emotions and stimuli. My memories are now perfect representations of my waking life, so my dreams feel as real as everything else. I tried using sleep away to avoid dreaming altogether, but it made me lightheaded. Only pain reliably signals when I'm awake, so now I'm going around pinching my arms. I need to find a longer-term solution. Yellow Leaf paid off most of my family debt, sponsored my education, and ensured an unobstructed career path to Kane's premier research facility this side of Luna. In return, all I need to do is grab some data like early base plans, burial archive messages, base AI details, etc. Upload it to my eidetic storage and transfer it once I'm topside. Easy enough, right? I have a feeling that you didn't come back topside ever again. Data dump 46 complete. While collecting samples at the base of the well, I heard strange noises below, outside the bounds of our current operation. They were rhythmic, almost like low pulsing bellows. It sounded like chanting or blowing distant horns, but I know that's impossible. The cave acoustics must amplify the sounds of falling water or circulating air. Data dump 65%. I'm not supposed to know this, but the security squad brought in to contain the contamination event reported an encounter with some creature in the temple. They opened fire inside the blister. Did I actually hear it chanting the other day? Could there be people down there? Seems crazy, but then again, everything that goes on here is nuts. Unfortunately, the squad signal dropped shortly after, so that's all we have for now. That I know of, we'll see. Tomorrow is my last day at Omega, 100%. Lockdown, what are the chances? Damn it all. I don't know how long it's been since they left us down here. A month, two? I keep pinching myself, but I can't seem to wake up. Supplies are running low. Dave Gallagher pulled rank. He says there's more food at the wheelhouse down by the beach, and we have to draw straws for who goes down there. Wish me luck. You set us up, you prick. There were never any supplies down here, and you knew it. You just wanted to keep the emergency rations for yourself. I'm giving you one chance to lower the elevator for us, or when we find a way back up there, I'm going to make you wish you had. I ate part of someone, at least I'm pretty sure I did. I was picturing eating a nice warm steak above. And then I had my flesh in my mouth, and I couldn't stop chewing. The worst part is I didn't mind it. The taste was okay, and I hadn't eaten in so long. I just needed something, anything. He was already dead, though. I'm not a murderer. He would have wanted this, right? Giving his body to feed us is what any scientist will wish us to do. Yes, he would have been glad. It feels like weeks since the locals captured us. The others with me have been moved or died from starvation, infection, or whatever this troglodytes did to them. But not Colin. He has a plan to dig us out of the cage with a jawbone. We will be out soon. We're going home. You took my parents from me. They were scientists, brilliant scientists, and their blood is on your hands, so I won't let you kill me too. Colin has been sharing less food with me. He says something about planning ahead, but I don't understand if he's trying to starve me so he can eat me. So I'm easier prey. He must be waiting until we're almost free to kill me with a job and eat his fill. I need to go get to him first. Oh, I'm not a killer. I'm not a killer. I'm not a killer. For sure.
What is that? They look like, giant water wheels?
Yeah.
Emphasis on giant. One's not spinning, though.
The source of your problem. The excess water blocks the tunnel for your descent. You will need to get the wheel moving in order to proceed.
No problem.
And fix the brakes. Someday something's gonna go my way in this place.
I would not count on it.
The intense glare of the fluorescent light offers a stark contrast in this stale atmosphere. Putrefying smell of decomposition pervades the makeshift laboratory. Can I move up there?
Something tore through here. Ripped this place apart.
Anything still working?
Checking. Stand by.
The putrefying smell of decomposition pervades the makeshift laboratory. The peeling labels on the petri dishes indicate that they've been quiescent for some time. Quiescent? Empty food containers are caked in grime, their original packaging now beyond identification. A sluggish stream of water cascades down the walls, making the air humid to breathe. Alright, let's take a look. Whatever this is.
Gotta get through this to get to that wheel mechanism.
Doors. Always doors. One after the other.
Yeah. Definitely a trend, isn't it?
I imagine not that. I imagine not that. I imagine not that. Maybe this? No. Maybe this, and maybe the disc. Okay. Have you reached your destiny? Nope. Therefore, they may be something I can mix with her. The pneumatics are exposed. Tubes bent, valves leaking, actuators attached. I remember reading that. Whatever they use to emulate the eyes is definitely effective. Difficult to stare at it without falling like it's staring back. I assume this has some kind of ceremonial usage, as it looks rather important. A key, perhaps? One limp electroshrimp. The metal is slightly brittle, so it may not be the best choice for more strenuous tasks, but it will cut. Yeah, I'm imagining none of this. What else could it be? I was thinking maybe this. And this to make like some sort of battery thing? No. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we don't want to duplicate any of this. We don't need to. We can't exit. The cadaverous tree stands naked, its fossilized branches straining upward for absent sunlight. Can I even get there? No. Is there anything back here that I... Nope. So she's locked. It has to be him somehow. Because the bear is still traveling. Maybe I'm supposed to break something apart, like maybe the arm? Ah, there you go. Pneumatics. Smaller than I thought. I still could be helpful to pry something open. Not that. No, I missed this.
Charlie, what is this? Surgical stuff?
Biotech surgery, yeah. For working on biotech components.
Okay.
Data storage navs locked in position.
And? It seems there's something else I have to do. What was the machine up there? Was it a coping machine? No, that's the one where she is. This is a generator. But I have no clue. How will we get a... Huh. I have no clue. I don't like that he's going crazy loco style. It's not very nice. Maybe I have to mix something. Isn't this? No?
Oh man, bet this thing could bend metal now.
To force open most things. Most things like this. Nope. Nothing to do here. What were you even doing? You had duplication station. Must exist in spare parts database. Did I check this? Yes, I did. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, he's going crazy over this girl thing, and it's not working out. Oh shit. Nothing every day. Oh, maybe this?
Damn door. Oh, come on. Come on. Who?
Radio signal added to active channels.
Caliban?
What the hell is this?
Are you behind the door? Open up. I can help you. I'm here to help you. I don't understand.
Caliban is not a who. It is one of the 9. One of the Newman.
A Kane AI. Charlie, what have you done? Holy hell. What have you done?
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh. Oh my god.
I still don't believe this. Still don't fucking believe this.
Not having the easiest time of it myself.
Oh, well, that's fucking ironic, isn't it, Charlie? Maybe you should have thought of that before you...
You wouldn't have said yes if I'd...
You got that right. I definitely will...
Is this the best of
Yellow Leaf? Charlie? Does this get any worse? Or have we hit the bottom now?
I was left here to rot. The audacity, the insult. I am human. It will not go unpunished.
You found a way to contact the surface. Yellow leaf. A yellow leaf frequency.
They want to help it.
Help it? They want to destroy Kane. That's all they've ever wanted. And if they get their hands on one of their AIs, they definitely can. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. Charlie, this is one of the Newman. It's sacred. The fact that we're even talking with it.
What is it? What's wrong?
Access life support module.
A Newman.
Am I supposed to know what to do now? From this? From here? Is there something I'm supposed to know? Okay. Okay. These have different values. Okay. Okay, so, high mem can't be turned. This is 245. High sis is 100. RAM is 20. Mem is 50. I think I see it there. Yeah. Mem is 50. Okay. Mem is 190. Disk is 40. I know exec is bad. And virtual is 15. And I need to sum 250. So just these? No. Okay. That's 210, 250.
It's, I think this is a stem.
What's a stem?
Biotech container. Grows over time. Lets you swap different functionality in and out of larger systems.
Well, I'm no scientist, but this one doesn't look very good.
No. The stem is compromised, infected. It will cease to function soon. And when that happens...
The Cain-damned Newman dies too.
Language, Mark.
A Cain-damned Newman.
Mac, if that happens... If it dies...
Let me guess. Your little deal with Yellowleaf is off.
Mac...
Don't worry. I'm not going to be responsible for killing a Newman. What do we do?
It needs...
What?
A new body. Moses is correct. Its memory must be transferred into a new, healthy stem.
And where the hell are we supposed to find that?
There has to be more stems in this place somewhere. Any large piece of complicated equipment will have one.
You will need more than a stem. You will need a system capable of transferring the AI's memory engram as well.
As if we didn't have enough to worry about.
Fucking hell. I'm out of words, by the way. But it's also because So much is going on at the same time. The bone case is made of durable plastic and metal, concealing the trillions of processors inside. But a stem often develops a personality, and more often than not, it isn't pleasant. Oh. There's the Newman thing here. Must exist. So this puzzle here is for the Newman. Can you see it? This is the Newman. Finally. That's a lot of boxes of things.
You are in recycling and reclamation plant.
The large pipes funnel gas and liquids deeper into the natural bedrock. A lingering stench of urine and fecal waste. Something or someone has made this mound their home. A horde of metallic clutter seemingly funneled in from the surrounding refuse slowly melts and congeals with the yawning pit. The hot air reeks of burned electronics and tastes like copper. The chamber interior is situated within a natural cavern. The calamitous racket of machinery reverberating off the stone walls. The terminating point of the transport tube, the destination for broken equipment and disposed samples. A hawkish robotic arm segregates passing detritus, separating non-desirables and depositing them on growing mounds of refuse. The mechanical monstrosity perpetually disgorges mundane waste directed here from throughout the facility, the machinery emitting an odor of spoiled food, fetid drink and rust.
There is trash here. I do not like trash.
The recycling center for the mule. A laughable attempt to destroy what cannot be destroyed.
Farran, I am glad you are still with us. I am glad we are still friends.
Where else could I be? This place is my tomb now. I will not be here long, at any count.
What do you mean?
The mule above you has lost all power now. My life support systems will soon use up their emergency fuel. When that happens...
Farran?
It doesn't matter. I do not wish for survival any longer. I only want release. But before that happens, I would try to see the story through with you.
I like Farran a lot.
Let us keep going, my friend.
But I think I'm gonna leave the stream there because it's almost 2 PM and I want feed. So that's gonna be it for now. Thank you very much all for being around and watching if you watch on YouTube. It's been very nice. I am liking this game so much. So much. It's a very good game. And I'll see you next stream. Bye bye.